There we go. We are live, not memorized here. Welcome, guys, to another episode of Good Dawning with myself, Mr. Floyd. Welcome, Hershey, and anybody else who might be here or who shows up. Welcome, guys. Grateful to have you all here, and grateful to see Hershey in the chat, and whoever else might be here. Throw yourselves in the chat. We'll let me know you're here. And welcome, guys. We'll give everybody a few minutes to pile in and see what we got here. But thank you. And positive love and favor to everybody here. And okay. And let's see who's here. Just Hershey. All right. Give it a few minutes and see who comes in. It takes a few minutes for people to pile in. There we go. Karma, good dawning. Grateful. Henny. Oh. All right. Feel grateful, guys. Love you. All right, so let's see what we get today. Yeah, so Thursdays and Fridays, at least as of now, we will have regular Good Dawning. Rush, beautiful. And until otherwise, this is what is. And then we'll do good afternoons when we can. Saturday I start with the app at work. And so it's going to be more stores. So maybe a little less until we get things situated here and learn the job here. But we will be live when we can. And I will do some channeling when I can and such as well, and post those in the sporadic so that so I'm posting content. There we go. But all right, so welcome, guys. Grateful, and even if it's just one, I am grateful that anybody would want to watch me. And so yeah, did not shuffle. Ever tried to do that? You shuffle and then they don't fan together, and it's like two blocks. Trying to push two blocks together, it's like you can't fan into. There we go. That's more like it, right? You can push them there. All right, so let's see what we get from Kuan Yin for today. And this is the pocket edition. Although you should try to put that in your pocket. That's not going to work very well. You may be able to get these in your pocket. Maybe a big back pocket. Nathan, good dawning. If you're wearing, I guess mom pants are back in style from the 80s. And so if you have like a big baggy pocket, you could shove them. But otherwise, no, I like to call these things pocket editions, but most women don't even have pockets, let alone. So I know it just means small, but all right. So let's see what we get from Kuan Yin. We're gonna divvy up Z deck, and grateful, guys. And let's see what. Oh, there we go. All right. So from Kuan Yin, we're just gonna cut the deck in the middle here. All right. Looks like she's holding a big piece of selenite, but. All right, so it's Sound the Fierce Flute. We've heard this before, but it keeps coming up. So there's reasons why cards keep showing up. So we'll see what we got here. But there we go. Would you study the front first? And is that a selenite tower she's holding? I can't really tell. Or it looks like the Burj Felice, but I can't really tell. But Sound the Fierce Flute. And it says, discernment empowers you to make choices that are aligned with your intentions. Like a fierce-sounding flute cutting through all vibrations with purity and intent, your discernment allows you to stay tuned to your values without getting caught up in distractions. To grow spiritually through love, joy, peace, and abundance, make high vibrational choices that feel good to you. There we go. So it may be backwards there. Your results, maybe. But yeah, so sound the fierce flute, guys. Make those high vibrational choices. And I mean, you know when you're making if your heart chakra is anywhere alive, you know, at least in your heart chakra space, if you're making a low vibrational choice, generally, or you can feel it. I can for myself. Within my heart chakra, it'll drop down. It'll feel like more solid, less solid. It'll be like, what are you doing? But if I make a high vibrational choice just as well, then I can feel it just punching out of my chest just as easily there. But yeah, so we'll put that on top. In case we need to refer back to the card. I'm not buried in the deck. And it's like, wait, what was the card? All right. And then we have the Hero's Journey deck. And this is by Kelly Sullivan Walt. I have no idea who she is there. But and then I guess the artist is Rasul, Rassouli. You can look him up. I guess he's a famous art. I don't know famous, but all right. In case we never really need the book on this one, but let's see what we got. All righty. So it is my intention to get a new Oracle deck at some point here. But the only store I know that sells Oracle decks around here is sometimes they price them higher than the ISBN, like the actual manufacturer price. And so I don't want to pay more than the sticker price on, right? So maybe Amazon, but going on a journey, Brother Floyd, and hero's journey. Well, we're all on a hero's journey. That's the hero is finding yourself. That's the journey, is finding yourself as your own hero, saving yourself, right? And that's what I'm doing that for myself. And so, Teresa, beautiful soul. Thank you. Lovely to see you here. Sing. Malakit Singh, good dawning. Welcome. Welcome. And Teresa, how have you been? Favor and love. All right, so let's see what we've got here. I'm going to shuffle off against these one more time here. They don't get shuffled too often. Here we go. All right, so let's cut the deck and see what we have here. So we're using, again, the Hero's Journey deck. It's a Blue Angel deck, so it's definitely got a lighter energy than a deck from Hay House. But so let's see what we got. Fantastic. It's been crazy trying to catch shows. Yeah, no, I hear you. Yeah, I just kind of went, okay, 3D's taking over, and just accepted the universe as, all right, time to start moving. And so let's see what we get here. 1, 2, and 3. We'll take the bottom card. There we go, shuffle. And we take the bottom card as our energetics, as we always do. And top 3, 1, 2, and 3, as how we attain said energetics. All right. So the card of today's the Magic Zone, number 43, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's another 7 for you, Hershey. And if you watched Hershey last night, she did shadow reads and such on Wednesday night. There, she did a baseline as to where you're at. And 5 people rolled in a row. She rolled dice, right? And 5 people in a row, she rolled 7s. Statistically, it's an anomaly. Then she rolled 2 9s. So I ask not, but I don't understand. I'm just grateful, right? So a bunch of 7s and a bunch of 9s last night. But so here's another 7 for just to keep adding on to the 7s here. The Magic Zone, the exhilaration of discombobulation. We've had this card before, and so because I'm discombobulated, right? But yeah, so the exhilaration of being discombobulated. Good dawning, Tina. Welcome. Grateful to see you, beautiful soul. Love you. And so we're just pulling cards here. This is the Hero's Journey deck, as I'm sure you're familiar. And so we pulled the Magic Zone, which is a 7, lucky number 7. And the New York Dabs, good dawning. The exhilaration of discombobulation. So it's asking you to get discombobulated, let yourself go, and let the magic take over. That's kind of where I've been lately, anyway, in my universe. All right, number 18, which equals a 9, which 9 is endings that bring new beginnings. And of course, I channel Saint Germain, and Saint Germain's part of this line. They call it the R line. But the Knights of the Round Table. So let their love lift you higher, right? So their love. So let your guides, anybody who wants to give you love, really let it lift you higher. Of course, your love is lifting me higher too, right? Than I've ever been lifted before. So number 12 is the next card. Wow. All right. So number 12, which is a 3. Say yes to your higher calling. Be a human, exclamation mark. So there you go. So you say yes when we're doing part of my higher calling right now. So say yes to that. Yeah, only you can say yes, right? And number 37, so next card, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 37 and 11. You wouldn't really break down an 11 into 2, but you could if you really wanted to. But 11. And this would actually fit because it's the universe saying hello, wake up. So it's asking you to stop and take in the view. It says take a look, take stock of the treasures that you've earned. So number 37, or again 11. And so if we put all this, and of course he's see the light coming down and beings. I don't know what's in the light there, but there we go. So all of these are hand done by Rasuli, and it's a gorgeous deck. But all right, so the Magic Zone is where we're trying to get to, right? The exhilaration of discombobulation, right? So we're letting the universe take over. Note the full moon in the card here, and the full moon that has just today, I think, exited. So the exhilaration of being discombobulated. So letting the universe take control, not you, right? There's something to be exhilarating about. There's something to be said. when you don't have to deal with, I'm done. It's all yours, right? And so number 18, Knights of the Round Table. And we are we're better than the knights that say neep, right? We are the knights that say neep. But let your love lift lift you. You know Monty Python there. Let your love lift their love lift you higher and higher than you've ever been lifted before. So keep on up with my desire. No, wait, no. Hey, that's a song. Wait a minute. Number 12, say yes to your higher calling. Be a human exclamation mark. So really, if we put all this together here, it's asking you to let go. Let their light, let the love of your family, universe, and have you grab you. Stand strong in your highest calling, in your highest self, and really stand there and take a look around for a second and see where you are. Look backwards as well. It's only asking to look backwards so that you can see where you are now. We don't look backwards to like peel it forward, right? Like, oh God, that happened, then let's pull it forward here. No, whatever happened in the past is already standing there. It's asking you to take in the view now and stand in that frame now. But amazing, amazing. So take stock of those treasures that you have earned there, guys, and amazing cards there. We're going to work with the healer right later. We're doing healing work, right? We are healing. So let's do some I am work. We haven't done an I am statement in a minute. We haven't done anything in a minute because, so just a quick update. New job as well, and go to the old job today. That's why I'm dressed like Johnny Cash here, the man in black. Worked the NFL game today. It's the Raiders, and see that should be interesting. I'm not here to judge Raiders fans, but yeah, we understand. So it's the Raiders and the Broncos today, so it'll be fun. And so we work the game. So now we have two jobs. I feel like the Jamaicans from In Living Color there. We fly the plane, we do wheels on the plane, we do laundry while we flying the plane, right? We wash our clothes, so we make the food. But then, New York Debs. I read that in the voice Curly. Wow. Nice to meet you, New York. So also recovering from a mild to severe allergic reaction a few weeks ago. I cannot stop sleeping over 12. Wow, favor. Favor. I mean, 11. Sleep, that's like my final frontier. But even just getting past being able to sleep till 7 today is like, because I'm having to get up at 5 o'clock to get to Trabajo. But sleep is like grateful. Grateful. And there will be a good dining tomorrow, and then Saturday we are back at it. But you may see me randomly go live while I'm like driving from one store to another or something to that effect. Ooh, it's windy. And it's windy today, so that's fun. All right, wind out here. When we say windy out here, it's like a whole nother level because they come racing down the mountains. We could have wind gusts like all day, like at 60 miles an hour. It can get a little chaotic, but all right, guys. So welcome again. Grateful for all of you here, and so let's do some I am statements here. If you are down with that, and we will bring in Saint Germain and do a channeling, and we'll probably continue channeling through that. But so we're going to do an I am statement and do some channeling and see where we land. I can't say it'll be an hour or the show will be an hour and a half, probably closer to an hour or maybe even a little less. Kind of a little rusty here, but it's not anything. It's like riding a bicycle, right? So before we do, let's kind of slow things down. Amanda, good dining. Welcome. So let's slow things down a bit. We're going to work with the bells here and just kind of take some breaths. That's where I've been lately is finding that peaceful center and whatever else is going around them. When you're in the peaceful center, it's like you're okay. I mean, you're okay anyways because you're source, but none of it affects you because you're just and if you can keep that and so we're going to work on keeping that and so we're going to use the bells here and we'll finish it off. Psychologically, I mean, there may be you may feel something, but generally we'll use the Florida water here. Get my water out of the way, and here we go. All right, guys. Windy throughout the day. It's been windy across the country. Here we go. I feel like Krista when she's banging her bells. Ah. There we go. All right, got it. I used to had them on the floor for a minute, and somebody like, "Don't do that energetically," and I was like, "Good point." And so I now they're hanging up on my mantle over here. But yeah, the sun has been insane in its membrane lately, and yeah, so we're so yeah, in the next few days, guys, it's going to get a little burpy, to say the least. A G2, G3, maybe a G4 solar storm. G3 is if you have a G3 or above, that's when you start going. If you have a heart condition, you stay inside. You want to stay inside. If you have like a pacemaker or something, you do not want to go out. But yeah, so favorite. It's check out Stefan Burns. If you guys don't know who you guys should know Stefan Burns, but Stefan Burns has been pretty well on it, and but yeah, so it's could get a little interesting over, and then we have coronal holes that are spinning around that have yet to. So it's just going to get interesting, but it's that's life, right? We came for interesting, didn't we? All right, little Palo Santo. I like the. There we go. It's weird. If you ever take Palo Santo, you'll smell like grandma. Fatima, good donning. Fatima did a video yesterday with John, so if you haven't checked that out. But yeah, so yeah, Palo Santo works, or Florida water works pretty well, and I spray it over my head. It's like when it lands, and it showers over my aura, right, or my energy field. It's like it all. But if you spray too much, then you'll walk around smelling like grandma's house, and so you don't want to do that. But darn it, good dunning. But grateful. So yeah, if you don't want to do Palo Santo, or if you're not wanting to light something, then and you can go on Amazon, and it comes in a plastic bottle. It's the oh wow, okay. Somebody just dropped. Julie Poole just dropped a. You know what Julie Poole is? Check her out. She's a good tarot reader there. She wrote a book on how to manifest. She manifested a new house and all this stuff, and then she wrote a book on how to do so. So, but yeah, so check out Julie Poole if you. I just saw her notification drop, so I was like, wait a minute, let's read that. Cancer reading, right? This realization changes every. I don't know what the realization is, but cool. She's one that I would watch. Since I saw it drop, that's generally the case. At least with me and my tarot readers, there's only a handful that I even consider watching anymore on YouTube. But if I see it drop in, especially if I'm doing a live and I see Julie Poole do a drop down, and because it's Julie Poole too, yeah, okay, we grabbed that one for sure. And she's an amazing soul. Blessings, or she horses trick. Thank you, Fatima. So yeah, let's do some I am statements. I'm going to bring in Saint Germain, and we're going to channel the I am. And with that's all that we are is the I am. And we're going to create some I am statements for today. Sure. Is New York Devs, because I figured it out, most definitely a word. Where are you from in New York? Oh, there we go. All right. So if you want to join me here, when I hit the blank spots on the I am, it's your job to fill it in. We're going to create some intentions with the I am for the rest of this week. We're also going to clear out some energies from this week as well. We can do the chalkboard method. So we're going to clear the energies first, actually, so we can start fresh. And then we're going to step into the I am. So before I channel in Saint Germain, Clint. Wait, I thought Clint was. Yeah, Clint is in there. Clint, good dawning, brother. Grateful to see you. Lakeside, welcome. Grateful. All right. Thank you. All right, guys. Grateful to have you guys here. And Lakeside's been doing rando lives there, so if you haven't, and I can like pop in and stuff, and I'll say hello. But it's just been busy, real busy. So if you get a chance to check out Lakeside's rando lives, and of course Clint's always doing his rando stuff. But so yeah, so make sure your bell is clicked on both of Clint and for Lakeside there when you subscribe, because they do go live and not always at a set time. But there we go. Clint's chat posts have stopped. If the chat stops, then go back into the what thing on the bottom. It'll be left if you're looking at the screen. It looks like a chat bubble, and then all chats, and then it'll start spinning again. It's weird. Yeah. It's weird how that works. The chat filter there, so like, and then it leaves you on top messages too. But the top messages, of course, is whatever Google figures the top message is, right? So if YouTube figures it's a top message, then I don't want YouTube being the arbiter of what I can see in my own chat. So always switch it to all messages there, because otherwise it's up to YouTube what you see on the chat, and it doesn't show you all the messages. So it'll algorithmically shuffle the messages for you. All right, so let's clear some energies first. So if you've been with us, and of course all of you guys have, we do the chalkboard method or whatever works for you. We're going to break energies. We're not clearing people or anything else. We're taking situations, things that may have occurred in our frame, in our universe, and what have you, and wiping them free. If you want to use the chalkboard method, then just imagine it, writing it on chalkboard and erasing it. You can, if you want to, write it on paper, take it out and throw it away. Throw it away. You can set it on fire. You can rip it up. Anything you want to do, but basically, it's symbolically, we're clearing energies of things that shouldn't be in our crawl, things that may be still frustrating us or what have you over the past few days. Your results may vary as far as what you need to clear, of course, but we all have stuff that we could clear, even if somebody just cut you off in the car. And you, for a minute there, you went, and then you just moved on. Still may want to clear that from your frame nonetheless, even if it's not bothering you now. But from your end then and mine, take a deep breath with me, please, if you would. One more. We always got to do things in 3, right? And one more breath. All right, take a moment, guys. We'll do this for about a minute here. Take a moment, and anything you want to release, you'll see me doing this, which is the chalkboard method. But think over the past few days, anything that's come into frame that you need to kick out of frame, any body that's come in the frame that you may want to kick out, any words said that are sitting in your craw or your energetic field, or maybe there's a task you had to do and you're frustrated about it, whatever it is, let's go ahead and release those energies right now. So take a moment and do so. This is self-guided, or do not. That's certainly up to you. All right, you may seem weird. If you're just joining us and seeing weird hand gestures and no sounds, that's me clearing energies, right? I'm breaking the energy. I'm taking it, throwing it out of my frame. I'm erasing the situation, whatever it is, and I'm standing stronger in my frame. So now we're going to turn on the violet flame and cleanse those energies. So let's all do so. However you choose, you can just say violet flame on. You can say it in your head. I'm activating the violet flame. You can just imagine the violet flame and it comes on. It's really all symbolic anyways. As far as getting it to activate, you can do the gas grill method, which is what Saint Germain gave us, or the stove method. Just turn the dial. Whatever works for you, but let's bring in our violet flame. However you choose, it's your violet flame, so you activate it however you choose. We bring in the violet flame to cleanse those energies, and we see it swirl around us, and we cleanse off all those energies, all those bugaboos and things that may have crossed our frame there and come into our universe past few days that we want to erase and clear away, and we utilize the violet flame to do so. Now, you can keep your violet flame on if you want, or you can turn it off. It's up to you by imagining it's off or just literally turning down the dial. But generally, if you're anywhere in space here, when you turn on the violet flame, you'll definitely feel a rush come right up your lower sacral chakras, so your root and sacral chakra for sure. I do, and for myself. And then if I close my eyes, I can see purple spinning around. It's pretty fascinating. It's pretty amazing, actually. All right. So yeah, so let's bring in Saint Germain, and we're going to work on the I am, and do some channeling, and do a channeling, and bring in some intentions, and set some intentions for today and the next few days with the I am. And if you didn't know, if you want to check it out on the Discord, there, Grace is winging her way to Australia there, and there was an amazing purple picture of her flying into I guess Australian airspace, but it was all purple. Everything outside looked purple. It's crazy. So if it's in the Discord there. If you want to join the Discord, I can give you the email, Mr. Flight Channelings with an S at Gmail. Drop me an email and I'll get you in. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, it's crazy to see all that purple. But the favorite of her trip there as well. But all right, yeah, my crown chakra felt tingly. Yeah, you for sure. When the solar, good one there, Deb. All of our crown chakras are going to feel a little tingly as the solar flares kick up, as they have over the past few days. And of course, you had Jupiter in retrograde, and it's getting a little goofy, and all of that end. Just busy, not goofy. Goofy is what you know, 3i Atlas, which people, some 50% say it's a comet. 50% say it goes back to the beam that we sent out in the 73. The energy we sent out. The hello could be the answer to the hello we sent out. Who knows? But 911. There you go. So yeah, so the energies on planet Earth are definitely doing its thing right now. We can stand. The idea is that the energies do what they want, but we learn to stand strong in our center, and we stand strong in the center of love that we are. When the energies, while the energies do their grand dance there, right? And so it's from our end, we're not as effective. We don't have to be as effective. We if we stand in our center, right? Stand in our center. Stand in our center. There we go. And when the darkness happens, we're the light, right? So, but yeah, you're definitely gonna feel goofiness, whether it translates into goofiness. But yeah, in the crown chakra for sure. If we have a G4 storm, then you'll probably feel it every which way but loose at that point, for sure. And if you have a heart condition, if we get above a G3 or above, it's never recommended to really like go outside and like don't run a marathon or anything for sure. And it's not the day to go lifting heavy weights or anything. But it's going to get interesting to say the least. But that's why we came here. We didn't come here to have a boring show. If we came here to have a boring show, then we would have like incarnated. We could incarnate it as a rock on Mars or something, right? But no, we all knew that we came here. The sun was going to be crazy, right? We're living in an unstable toroidal field, and we're only thing that's keep. And really, the sun isn't really as unstable as you think. What I'm learning is that, and because it's tied to the central sun, right? But it's all based on our energies in a lot of ways, right? So as we go chaotic on planet Earth, then are we transmitting as Earth and us are all locked into the sun, right? Magnetically, are we then transmitting that energy back into the sun, the chaos on planet Earth, and is it not burping then out X flares and what have you? Are the two? My bigger question is: are the two not possibly tied together energetically? All right, we're gonna. I see all these messages held here, so we're going to go into. All right, there we go. So if you, we'll take care of eliminate that situation. If you want to spam the chat, and thank you for whoever grabbed that there. If you want to spam the chat, then you can sit there for a minute and hang out first, and you have to subscribe. So I'll take the subscription if you really want to spam the chat. If you want to go through all that energy there to spam the chat, but yeah. So yeah, it the next few days. If we get a G4 storm. G5 is where we start to go like, oh, we've got to be a little more careful. But granted, I mean, we only had an X 1.8, and Stefan was talking about we could have like in the future X, and again, I cancel all this, but X 45s and such. And so that's when we're talking like the Carrington event, the one that melted down the planet. We would have been melted down back in the 1800s here, but yeah, you too can run teletype cable, right? Mars code cable without electricity. Because it took out the electricity that was running the cable, but it electrified the cable. So for like 3 days, they didn't have any attached electricity, but the Mars code, the telephone lines were still, or the DTG operators were still working. So you could still send Mars code back and forth through the lines, send messages back and forth because it was powered by the X40 something flare that hit planet Earth, X50 something. Yeah, so let's do some IM work here. So intuitive insights. I was doing a live stream and I was redirected to your live stream after reading an affirmation card today. I am brilliant today. Every idea I have is creative, thoughtful, and full of potential. Awesome. Bingo, I love it. That's awesome. So you have a channel. Fantastic. Yeah, tell us about your channel there. What do you do in your channel there? But grateful to see you here, and that's awesome. That's awesome. We're about to do some IM work here. I channel Saint Germain. Actually, I channel Saint Germain, Archangel Raphael, Goddess Isis, Kuan Yin, Sekhmet, White Buffalo, Calf Woman, Archangel Michael, and more. And yeah, so we're gonna do a channeling here, and we're gonna work with the IM, and we'll see what comes around. Otherwise, but yeah, here we go. Saint Germain, we are grateful that you are all here, and we are grateful that good dawning is going on again. We understand other things happen in your universe, and maybe things are aligned that way purposely. But from your end, when you are taking the time to go back to what worked for you, we are grateful. You could have abandoned the good donning, and we are not grateful that you did not. I'm Saint Germain, and we are channeling through Josh for you to you today, and we are going to talk about the I am. Who's the I am? The I am is you, right? And we are going to create some statements with the I am today, right? The I am is how you see yourself, right? I am. Whatever you put after that, generally speaking, you are going to put energy towards, right? And you are going to create that in your universe, whether it be loving or living or not, right? You are going to create what you state. So if you are saying, I am broke, right? You are making declarations to your universe. So an I am statement, it's like a declarative statement, right? So you are declaring, I am. What you are putting after the I am, like if you say I am broke, right? You are telling the universe that, and the universe does not understand. You are probably saying financially broke, right? But you are saying broke to the universe. They don't understand your colloquialisms, right? How you utilize words, right? So when you say broke, the universe is going to create situations to make you look broken, right? It is not here to understand how you are utilizing language. You are saying to your universe, right? I am not deserving, right? It's not going to understand what you are not deserving of. It's going to take everything away from you, right? You are not deserving of. I am not deserving, period, right? You leave that as a grand statement to your universe as an I am. You're going to create a universe that shows you that you are not deserving, right? It'll take away X, it'll take away Y. It will take away Z from your universe, right? It will not allow in as well, right? You will get a big wall right in front of your universe that says, no, you may not have. Why? Because you are not deserving, right? So you go to the grocery store and you stand there and you want a Milano cookie, right? And you are like, these are delicious, right? Whether you eat them or not is your choice, right? But you are standing there at the Pepperidge Farm aisle and you're looking at the Milano cookie, right? Are you going to weigh that you buy the cookie based on how you are feeling, right? Generally speaking, if you are feeling low and you are an emotional eater, you're going to grab the cookies and you're going to feel calm, right? I have the cookies now. I am okay, right? Like when you smoke, right? A smoker who has no cigarettes for 5 hours and go get a pack of cigarettes, whether they are lighting the cigarette or not, when they are holding the pack, they have the emotional right? If you are smoking the marijuana, right? Whether you have the pipe and you have the lighter, but if you have the baggie of weed, right, then you are at calm because you know it is there. It's in your frame. It's what we are talking about here. So your energies, right? How are you seeing? What are you stating? So if you are stating that I am broke, right, then you are going to be broke. And we are going to create situations to show you that you are broke. And then you'll get into your shadow to fix, right? And you'll spin your universe, right? Whatever you are doing, right? If the universe is going to present that you are broken, right? What are you saying after you say I am? Is the question that Saint Germain is asking of you today, right? So when you are out in your universe and you're like, I am frustrated, this line is driving me nuts, right? And then the line all of a sudden gets bigger or frustrates you even more. You are creating these situations. You are the grand center of the energies that you allow to spin forth from yourself, right? You are the one who is standing in the center of the swirl, right? And you are the grand energy that is spinning around, right? So you are creating the energy and then it spins around you, right? So you are standing there in frustration, then you are going to be spinning frustrative energies, right? And then you are going to be walking around. People are going to pick up on that, right? They are going to see that you are frustrated. They're going to be like, ooh, here comes a frustrated individual. They are going to avoid you. They're going to step out of your frame, right? And you are going to realize maybe that you are carrying that energy, right? A lot of us don't realize the energies that we are carrying around and what we are pushing out from our frame, right? What we are spinning. So when we are saying I am, and we are pulling things into our universe that is not working for us, right? We are pulling things into our frame that is not creating what we want. Again, we go back to, you may be financially, you have $1, right? And you may be totally fine, but you are saying I am broke. Again, you are telling the universe two different things. Financially, we understand you are broke. And the universe really understands that, but it's going to have to play off what you state, right? So if you are stating I am broke, then the universe is going to show you situations that make you feel broken inside yourself, right? Are you in understanding of how this works? It's really up to you. And how you see how your universe is either functioning for you or you are functioning against your universe, right? And people ask you, how are you doing? I am doing poorly, or I am doing terrible. This and this and this happened to me, and this happened to me, and that happened to me. You're going to sit in that frame. You're pulling all that together, and now you are doing terrible, right? So like Alexander, you're going to have a terrible, no good, horrible, very bad day, right? And in your universe, then you are going to pull that into your frame. terrible. So now you are going to cloud your judgment. You are going to see things in a terrible manner. You are standing as your centered energy is terrible, right? People are asking how you are doing, and you are saying terrible. It is your centered energy. So now your universe has to make sure you are have propped that up, right? So you are going out and about, and you go get lunch, right? And your lunch comes burnt, and your food, your drink gets spilled, and the waiter doesn't show back up to help you clean it up, and this and that, right? And finally they show up and they just drop the check and walk. How was your experience? Terrible, right? Because I am doing terrible. So you had to have more experiences to create terrible in your universe. Are you seeing how you are creating all of this? This is your universe. This is your frame. This is your life. So you can create a better universe by saying, I am doing terrible at the moment, or I am working through what was a terrible moment this morning, right? Or dawning, right? But you do not have to, in your universe, conflate that as to who you are or what is going on. Situationally, things can happen if you can compartmentalize them, right? And stand strong as you are source. I am love, right? Then you do not have to say, I am terrible, because you are not terrible. Terrible is the situation that happened around you, maybe, right? If you are going to interpret it that way. But you, as an individual, as a human that is trying to be, is not terrible, right? You should be amazing, right? You are never terrible, but you may see that terrible situation and then conflate that as I am doing terrible, right? But no, it's a situation. It's a thing that happened at that moment. It is not even occurring now. And you are standing in a new frame, right? Every moment you are like a projector film, right? Like a movie, right? Frame. When we say frame, we're talking about how you square yourself up, but a frame in your universe. Every day is a frame, right? Every moment is a frame. So as you go, right? 1 minute, frame. Next minute is another frame. The next minute is another frame. And so what we are saying is, how are you framing up yourself, but also your universe, right? So if you are standing there saying that things are terrible, you are asking the universe for the next frame to be terrible. And then somebody will come in and it'll be terrible, right? But if you are seeing that it's situation, right? Not you as the terrible, right? Well, this happened and that happened. It felt terrible. But I am okay. I'm standing right here. I am good. I am okay. I survived. If you can see these things, you are the one who's creating all of this. Why stand in that energy? Why give the universe more to bring you down, right? We're going to create some I am statements right now, right? We're going to create a statement of declaration. I am feeling, right? And we're going to create that. I am wanting. We are allowed to have wants and desires as well, right? And most of us suppress what we want from our universe. I want a new car. I want to have a great breakfast. I want whatever it is in your frame, right? But a lot of us will not feel deserving, right? All of this is all, and if you are beginning to see what we are getting at here, all of this is your central energy. And your central energy is what is creating your universe of experience, right? If you are an understanding of that, then if you are wanting to, I am awesome, I am creating an amazing day, right? I am eating the best breakfast ever, right? You can do these things and then your central energy is going to rise, right? I am helping others today. I am the love that I have been looking for, right? If you start doing these things, instead of saying, I am frustrated with my universe, I am not getting anywhere, I am stuck in the mud, right? Whatever it is for you, right? I am broke, right? We hope not, because you are not broken. You are source, right? So source is never broken. You are perceiving yourself as broken, but you are not, right? You are perceiving yourself through the things that happen to you or for you, or the inactions or actions that you might have done. But you, in the general sense, are an energetic ball that is perfect in all ways, right? You are conflating your body and with who and what you really are. We do that all the time, right? I am having a bad hair day, right? No, you are not. You're not even your hair. Your hair may not even really exist. You are the energy inside of it, right? My body is having a bad hair day. I'm trying to figure it out, right? Because you are source, right? So as the energy, I cannot tame down my body today because it's doing its own thing. But you are not having a terrible hair day and then conflating it as I am now having a terrible day. Not at all. Your hair is its own entity, right? It does its own thing. So you see it how you choose to see these things, right? You want to keep conflating your universe, you can do so. But remember, every moment that passes by is another chance, like a film strip, right? Like a movie, to create a new frame, a new universe, right? This is how you are seeing your life, right? I am telling the universe I am healed. There you go. The universe has nothing other than to do. If you are really carrying that energy and feeling it and understanding that you are the healed soul, that you are healed energy that you are looking for, right? You are the healing within inside yourself, right? And if you carry that frame, then the universe has nothing other than to organize your universe to show you that that is correct. It is our karmic energies, it is our doubts, our fears that will pull us from that energy when we are sitting there saying, I am the healing, right? I am asking the universe. I am telling the universe I am healed, right? So you are making a declarative statement. You aren't even asking him, can I be healed, right? No, you are saying, I am healed. Bam, as a matter of fact. Well, if you stand in that frame and do not pick at it, right? Well, I don't see the healing. Or start questioning it, right? And you let go. Your universe has nothing other than to turn around and show you that you are healed, right? You are creating cause and effect in your universe, what you put out, right? I'm putting out that I am healed. I'm going to bring back that I am healed. Are you in understanding, right? I think you are an understanding of what we are talking about here now. And if you can stand in that frame, stand in the love that you are, then you can see that you can create. So we're going to create some I am statements here. Join with Saint Germain. Take a breath. Join with Saint Germain. We're going to do an invocation. So it is up to you to fill in the blanks or not, right? It is all on you. You are creating or not, or watching this thinking this guy has lost his marbles or whatever. It is all on you. You see how you see our universe. You react how you choose. You do as you choose. If you want to do the invocation and hold that energy, it could do better for you. It could do worse. But it's up to you. What you invoke is up to you, right? So I am invoking the energies of, you fill it in, love, abundance, joy, freedom, peace. You are the ones evoking the energies, right? So I am evoking the energies of. I'm going to stand in those energies. I am bringing in today, right? And you can bring in whatever you want. You can bring in bills from the mail, right? Or you could bring in a winning lottery ticket. Or you could bring in whatever you choose. You are the grand creator. I am bringing in abundance today. I am bringing in love. Literally, if you want to bring in a winning lottery ticket, you may or you may not win. We understand odds, right? But you are pushing energies of, I am abundance, I am love. And even if you don't win and you don't have a disappointment over that, the universe is seeing where you are trying to get to and may help you nonetheless. You understand how this is working here, right? So I am bringing in blank today. Fill that in. I am standing strong in the energies of today. I intend to today. And I am the blank that I have been looking for. Whatever it is, you cannot have it unless it is coming from yourself. If you want to be abundant, right, financially, you have to see yourself as financially abundant. You have to see yourself as no blocks, right? You have to see yourself as open, energetic field that can bring money through to you, right? So are you understanding who and what you really are then? You are the grand proprietor of your life, right? If you are sitting in a house that you are not happy with, if you are sitting in a car that is not working for you, if you have a job that you are miserable in, you created that. You are allowing for that. You are not put in that situation. That situation occurred based on your energetics. You are the one who took a job that was not aligned. You are the one who bought a car that was a lemon, maybe. Or you are the one who's not happy in your home, maybe because you're not happy in your frame, right? So if you are able to see that you are the I am, that you are the creator, that you are the energy of all of this, that is all from you, to you, and for you, to show you the greatest experience that you will allow for yourself. That's another thing we need to discuss. What will you allow for yourself? A lot of us aren't I don't need a lot of money, right? We are going to use money because a lot of us have karmic energies with money, right? So I do not allow a lot of money in my universe. I do not want to be corrupted, right? But would that really corrupt you? Or are you sitting there broke and then just making excuses so you don't have money, right? A lot of us, when we don't have something, we mock it, right? Or we get frustrated, right? Like you have a crappy house, right? And then you mock people in those, you know, those rich people in their mansions and their fancy swimming pools where you go to your house and your door is off the hinge, right? Are you an understanding, right? So When you are seeing rich people and you are poor and you are mocking them, or you are like, oh, I don't want that energy. Look inside yourself. Are you really pushing away what you really want in the first place? A lot of us may want more money, but we push it away thinking that, well, I have to be spiritual so I can't have money. Or I have to be this so I can't have money. But can you look at it as maybe I am grateful to have more money so I have more choice. I'm grateful to have more money so I can be more helpful. I'm grateful to have more money so I can be a better me. Why? How can you be a better me if you have more money? Well, you can stand in frame, right? By paying your creditors when? On time. There you go. So maybe it's nothing more than I'm grateful to have more money. Why? So that I can be a better person and pay my bills on time. Are you seeing how this works, right? Or I can be a better person and help somebody. Or I can take care of my universe. I can fix things that are broken in my universe. If you are an understanding of all of this, then you are an understanding of where we are going today. You are the I am. Whatever you state, whatever you allow, whatever spins around behind, in, or part of, all of that is part of who and what you are and what you allow for yourself. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts otherwise. So from your end, be grateful. You are the one who's creating all of this. Stand in frame or not, it is up to you. What you say after I am will be what you see outside of your window, right? Your eyes, you will realize that the I am is what's creating your universe. You do that, you might not be so karmic against yourself. Releasing transmission. Ooh, energy. Bear with me, guys. Aaron channeled in a few days. Ooh, that was good. All right, thank you. Thank you, Saint Germain. I thought that was amazing. So yeah, the I am, right? So you guys are the I am. Be the I am. Just be. I don't know. It's what you put after your I am is what you're going to create. And so I am having an awesome day, and I am grateful to go to work. I'm grateful for the job that I have. I am grateful for all of you, and I am grateful for my loving, living, abundant universe, and it provides me everything that I need. Here we go. All right. Take a deep breath here. From my end. Okay, we're going to work with the healer, right? And then we're going to close out with the group hug, as always here. And thank you guys who are here. I know this, I've been disappeared, so, and everybody's kind of doing their own thing. A little white floaty just scared us. I hadn't one last time I did good donning too, and I know that's an angelic sign, right? You've seen them before, like they look like little white seeds or whatever. They just float around. And, well, we just had one float through. So thank you, angels. And again, it's all how you want to see that. So yeah, if you get a chance, check out the Hershey last night. Her readings there with all the sevens, absolutely crazy. Thank you, Deb, New York Debs. Thank you, Jimena. Love you. Thank you, Jimena. If she goes live today, we'll be live at noon Eastern time, 2:00 my time. I will be at work on the deck of Empower Field there and watching the Hawks and Eagles fly by. Little spoken orbs, love them. Little sparkly, yes, exactly. Those little white, fluffy. It's like I mean, my patio door's open, but it's like it just flew right by just to let me know. And as things have been clearing in my universe, lots of things have been getting louder and louder and louder and louder and louder, and quieter inside myself, but louder as far as like seeing patterns and stuff. It's amazing. Yeah, she will. Okay, so Jimena will be live. If you want to put your link in there, I'll pin it to the channel. And then anybody who watches the replay can see it too. I will be live at 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. Cool. Actually, if it's 2 p.m. Eastern, that's noon my time. So there we go. So I may be able to pick up on that, actually. I don't work till 1:45, so as I'm driving down, I can have it in the background. Perfect. So yeah, I still have my crystals on the side porch. I need to go get them. Beautiful. All right, so there's Jimena's live. We're gonna pin that, and yeah, pin. Perfect. All right, beautiful. So check out Jimena, and Jimena does different topics on healing, and she's an amazing soul. And Favor, I don't know how you're doing. Favor, hopefully you found I haven't been on YouTube in a minute. I mean, really, and it's the longest break I've had on YouTube in 7 years, and really just trying to ground in 3D and move things forward. But Favor, hopefully all is well with your job search and everything else there. Jimena, we send you big favor and love. Trying to see if it's a link. All right. All right, guys, we're going to work with the Healerite. And this is actually the only thing I bought pretty much at the Denver Gem and Mineral Show. It's this Healerite here. So let's go ahead and anyway, I subbed these verticals. These vertical lives are bad for that. Yeah, some of these vertical, yeah, unfortunately. But if you do a vertical live versus a horizontal, so if I do this and I flip the phone sideways and go live, I'll get 50 views. It doesn't work as well through the out. That's why you see Victor doing the truth wave with the flip flop. In the morning he's vertical, and then the evening he's side. Because honestly, he gets triple the amount of views on the vertical. Anybody goes live vertical is going to get triple the amount of views. It's just because of the way YouTube set up its own doom scrolling with the. And so that's, yeah. So Clint has a way to bring the other chat as a way, but I can't remember what it was. Wow, there's a way to bring in the other chat. I had no idea. Yeah, no, like I'm stuck in, even me, I'm stuck in the other chat, the bad chat. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah. All right, so let's work with the Healerite. And looks like I'm always going to call this the lemon poppy seed muffin of towers here. But energetics, like anything else, works with your permission through the internet, as it works directly one-on-one. And so here we go. And with your permission, here we go, guys. And when we're done, we'll close out with our group hug like usual. All right, here we go. And so for your end, we're going to do something a little different here. We're going to heal, right? So first thing that comes to mind, everybody take a quick second. I'm going to pause this. First thing that comes to mind that you want to heal, whatever it is, we're putting it in the Healerite, and we're going to work on healing that. So take a moment. Boom, that's what we're healing. Whatever came to mind, that's what we're going to heal. For yourself. Neck, perfect. And it doesn't have to be anything for me. I just picked the word attachments. Heal you right up. So we're going to aim this at New York Deb's neck, and I'm going to aim it at my attachments and whatever else you guys are looking to heal. And I don't claim any attachments, but if I say my attachments, then I'll have to create a universe that'll create attachments. Show me that I have attachments. Hey, there's another floaty. Just landed on my phone. All right, so we're going to scrape off any energies that you are looking to remove. So again, you focus on what the energy is, and we're going to scrape it out of your frame, so you focus on that energy. Scrape it off. And we're going to go around the aura and cleanse that too, the outside of the field. Crown chakra. So we're just kind of doing an energetic tune-up too. So whatever you want scraped off of your field, throw it into the Healerite. And my crown chakra. I haven't spun anything over my crown chakra in a minute. Yeah. Get all the dust off. All right, we're going to go third eye here and do a little hunt and pick here. We get the eye boogers out of the third eye, right? Now, if your third eye is anywhere activated, feel this. You may feel this, and you feel like a corkscrew going into your head. I saw a reading yesterday that one of the choices was a dandelion with all the floaties, and I reminded me of this happening. Yeah, that's exactly what it looked like, was a floaty from a dandelion. All right, so now we're going to go into finish off the third eye. Poke, 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 poke. Now we're going to go into the throat chakra and pick off anything that may be blocking the throat chakra, phlegm or otherwise. My ears just popped too, actually, Rush. Get it off of there. What's in your throat chakra? Somebody's got a blocked throat chakra here. See this. Gooey ass phlegm. All right. Clearing out the throat chakra. Opening up paths that may be blocked. And we're going to go down into the heart chakra. And we're going to pick anything that's blocking the heart chakra. We're going to send the heart chakra more love. Yeah, the third eye, if your third eye is that, and you'll feel woozy, you'll feel kind of dizzy. When I was losing weight, I used to do this, and I swear by it, thinner, 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 and I would screw it into my third eye, and that's when I was going from 210 to 140. All right, so the heart chakra, we're going to open it up. There we go, exactly. We're going to pull off any muck and gunk that's blocking it, or wiping away any heartache, any sadness. We're going to see everything clear and loving today. All right, now we're going to move down into the solar plex and the intuition. And if there goes my stomach. And if your intuition is blocked, then we're going to knock out some walls that may be around it so you can get some light into it. And of course, if you're eating a lot of sugar and a lot of fatty foods, fried foods and stuff, you could block your intuition as well. Your stomach's busy dealing, that whole system is busy dealing with your bad diet versus trying to guide yourself. My acupuncturist sticks pin in third eyes. Man, does it help? Oh wow, your acupuncturist. How cool, Debs. So Debs has an acupuncture. That's cool. I've always wanted to try that. I have it done at least once. All right. So we're pounding into our solar plexus here. We're loosening up what may be blocking our intuition. If it's a bad diet, then we're scraping away all of the energies that the stomach is and the whole system down there is utilizing just to deal with that. Words are disappearing. No explanation with words. Interesting. How are they disappearing? All right. We pull out any blocks. And of course, if you want to help fire up your intuition, always keep your gut health in check. Probiotics is always a good idea. All right. Now we're going to move down to the sacral chakra. To post, I just post them. Who needs a link? Posted. And now we're going to pull off the anything on the sacral chakra that's blocking you. We're going to hit it and get off the trauma, lack, fear, not doing anything in our universe, which is the sacral chakra. If we have any sort of healed sacral chakra equals moving, at least healing the sacral chakra equals moving forward in your universe, right? So a lot of us get stuck. We rise up to the sacral chakra and then we get stuck in creating because we haven't healed what's there behind that trauma to release the energies into the sacral chakra, right? And so now that exactly. So we pick at the energies that may be blocking the sacral chakra to break it apart and free ourselves. But then we got to go down to the root, right? The root of the problem, generally, right? Somebody's got a dense block in their sacral chakra. I'm pulling this. There's a knot. Who's got a knot in their sacral chakra here? And pull that out. All right, let's go down to the root chakra. And root chakra is where the base of all of our childhood trauma sits, generally speaking. So if you had a terrible two, then like me, then yeah, so exactly. So we'll pull anything out that may be blocking, and we're gonna really with the root chakra. It's mostly that's going to be where your most dense trauma is going to sit as well. Generally, now you could have a parent that would never allow you to speak ever, like shut up, shut up, shut up. Then it's going to sit in your throat chakra. So as we pound into the root chakra, just to break up some of that energy, thin it out. You may feel it. You may feel a little lightness in the root chakra. You may feel a pounding on it. We're going to spin it out, and then we're going to clear this off. Get that energy out of here. We're going to pull back anything we need to and get it out. There we go. And erase. All right, guys. Now we're going to go down the whole chakra system here. So bear with me and kind of do a quick cleansing and kind of try to draw a line here. So we've got the crown chakra. Here we go. And we're going to go down from the crown chakra to the third eye, down into the throat. We're just cleansing everything off and kind of straightening and aligning it up. Down into our heart chakra, and then our root or our solar plex, then our sacral chakra. I can't go any further, I'll lose the camera. And then our root, but you get the idea. So let's cleanse it down. And seal it off. All right, all sealed. Perfect. 365 days, if you know, you know. A year? Do I know? Movie. I am not lost, baby. I'm lurking here and there. Ha, ha, ha. Just got off. Oh, favor. Hershey. Welcome. All right, so let's close this out. We just did a chakra alignment with the healerite and knocked off any of the dust and muck and gunk and eye boogers out of the crusts off of the chakra system. So let's close this out with a group hug like we always do. And yeah, so grateful, guys. Thank you all who were here. And I love you all. And we will be here again live tomorrow. Same time, same channel. Different stone and even better energy, right? Exactly. All right, so let's close this out. Left arm up to the person on your left. Right arm up to the person. Thank you. Right arm up to the person. My whole spine tingly. Oh, awesome, awesome, Deb. That's the yeah. So is mine. My root chakra is like spinning right now. Like I can literally feel it, and I'm wow, that was great. All right, so left arm up to the person to your left. Right arm up to the person to your right. And as we do so, we make like a huddle, like as you see in football or like rugby, but we're not going to push each other around the field, right? And so we take our love as we spin it around our heart. And I take my heart and I spin it around into the circle, and your heart as it spins around into the circle, and all of our hearts as they spin around into the circle, Mo's heart and Hershey's heart and everybody's hearts. And we spin around faster and faster into one big heart. And we take that heart as it spins around faster and faster, they come into one bigger heart, right? Like the Large Hadron Collider when all the molecules become one. And we spin it up faster and faster, and we lock that love as we feel it through each and everyone's heart chakras there and each and everybody's hearts into the greater source field like a reverse tornado, and we lock it in. Chink. And we see everybody in the greater source field in love and peace. And we see everybody here in love and peace as well. And we see everybody out there creating the I am today, creating who they are and standing in frame with their I am. We see everybody today realizing that their life is like a film strip, right? And that every moment is a new frame that they can create anew, just like a brand new movie. And we see everybody today realizing that they, and what they put in their I am, what they state in their I am, and what they talk about in their I am, when they say the word I am, is what they create in their universe. We see each and every one of us standing in the I am today, in joy and love and peace, in positive, seeing ourselves in that I am that we are looking to create, seeing ourselves in the highest light that we are looking to create, and realizing that whatever we're looking for is really just inside ourselves and it's coming out from us. We are not bringing anything else that we are bringing in. We are creating and bringing in as energetics in through ourselves based on the energetics we are returning to the greater source field and to each other. We see each other in love, peace, and the highest joy today. We see Mother Gaia, of course, with no X's or O's in her sky. And of course, we see no forever chemicals or plastics on her soil or in her waters. We see everybody today realizing that they are the I am, that what they state to the greater source field, to themselves, and to the universe at large is what they create, and that they create themselves in joy, in abundance, in peace, in helpfulness, and whatever works for them, not in karmic, not in lower energies, in lower vibrations, in loser energies, in Charlie Brown energies, and lack. We see each and everybody with that opportunity, that golden opportunity to realize who they are and stand in the highest frame of what they are. And with that, we close it out. Hallelujah. So it is, and so it shall be. Poof. All right, guys. I might convince Jimena into doing an experiment live in the next few nights. If we do, it'll be on our individual channels. Okay, cool. Cool. I kind of like the one channel, but I get it. Thank you, Rush. Appreciate it. Okay, so Jimena will be live at noon, which will be my time, 11 o'clock if you're on Scotty's time, 2 o'clock if you're East Coast, and 1 o'clock if you're hanging with Hershey and Mo on the Central time there. There we go. Or Victor time. All right, guys. Thank you all so much. Grateful for each and every one of you. Today is Thursday as well. Teresa should be live as well. That would be 3 p.m. Eastern time, 5 o'clock, or 3 p.m. my time, 5 o'clock Eastern time, with Wounds to Wisdom. So Teresa, if you are live, if you're still with us, if you are going to be live, if you're here, let us know. But otherwise, you can check out and make sure, if you're not subscribed to her channel, subscribe and hit the bell there, and you'll know if she's going live. We will be live again tomorrow at same time after Truth Wave there. Grateful for all of you, and remember, everything you do creates your universe. So stand in the I am. Stand in the what you say after I am there. Watch yourself. I am awesome. I am going to have an amazing day, and I am the love and the joy and the light that I have been looking for. Here you go, guys. Love you. Stay awesome, and I'll see you all in the next. Thank you.